Hi friends, welcome to today's video. Thanks for joining me. I turned the camera on. I wasn't planning on filming, but I wanted to share with you a single eyeshadow that just completely blew me away, that I feel like everybody needs to have. You need to own this. It's affordable. It's easy to get. I ordered it online and I was getting ready upstairs and I thought I'd bring my makeup down here, and I've got all of my stuff here. And I started doing my makeup and I turned the camera on because this look that I did for the eyes was so incredibly quick and easy, yet beautiful. And it looks like it took a lot of time and effort and energy, and it didn't. And you may be able to tell by the sound of my voice that I'm a little under the weather. I've been sick since actual Christmas Day, and it's been downhill from there for me. So for me to be able to pull myself together, kind of lift my spirits, turn the camera on, and share with you this magical shadow that just is so mesmerizing in person, I just had to share with you. So I hope you will enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get started. So before we do the star of the show, I wanted to do something really quick in the crease. And the easiest thing that I do when I do these one shadow looks is incorporate my bronzer in the crease. So I'm going to go to the bronzer that I used today on my face, and this just happens to be the Makeup by Mario bronzer in the shade Light Medium. I have a big fluffy crease brush. This is a BK Beauty 202. Just pick up a little bit of that and run this right into my crease, and this is going to tie in my bronzer. I'm going to do the same thing as well with my blush here in a moment, and I'm just going to kind of blend this out and diffuse this edge out towards the temple. And again, since it's my bronzer, it's blending and infusing right into the bronzer that's been already applied to my face. The blush that I use today is from Ravie Beauty. This is the Endless Diffusion Baked Blush in the shade Paradise. So again, those are the two colors that I have primarily on my cheeks. The same brush, that 202 brush from BK Beauty. I'm going to pick a little bit of that blush color. I'm going to swirl it into the cap, tap off the excess, and again, just do a light sweep on top of that bronzer right in my crease. And then do the same thing, kind of buff this out. And it creates a very seamless and easy sort of structure to the eye without having to use a lot of eyeshadow. So technically this isn't considered like literally one shadow, but I've done this with just one eyeshadow and it works just as well. But I have a little extra time today, so I figured I'd do this little extra step. But it's not really necessary if you don't want to do this with your blush and bronzer. But it eliminates the need for having multiple shadows or an eyeshadow palette. So it's great for every day. It's great for those quick moments. I may have mentioned in the beginning of the video that we are headed out to celebrate our oldest son's birthday. So I need to get myself ready pretty quickly and finish my hair and my getting dressed. So this is the type of look that I do when I'm trying to get out the door pretty quickly. The star of the show is this single eyeshadow from Kiko Milano. This is a shadow that I ordered from the Ulta Beauty website. This is the Wet and Dry Use Eyeshadow Long Lasting number 200. I will show you an up close shot. This is actually much prettier and so much more beautiful in person than it looked on the website. I have been curious about these eyeshadows for quite some time. I wanted to order a couple, but I thought I'd choose this one that was kind of more of a champagne-y type of shade. But in person, it actually looks like a really pretty soft bronze with that beautiful kind of pink undertone to it. And do you see that? That is just absolutely beautiful. So the cool thing about these eyeshadows is that the design has like a bit of a divot in the center where you can actually drop some liquid. So like a spray bottle, eye drops, a drop of water, anything that you want, mixing, medium, anything into that to create a wet look. So it kind of gives you the dry eyeshadow and also a cream shadow formula, but this is incredibly pigmented. This is a dry swatch. So what I did was I swirled my finger, and your finger fits and rests perfectly in that little divot. And that's the intensity there. So imagine this, but elevated if you use a dampened brush. But for today's video, I'm just going to use it dry because this is pretty intense. And I feel like this is a color that is universally flattering for all skin tones and all eye colors. I'm going to take that on my finger and I'm going to press that right over my lid from inner corner to outer corner. And do you see that? That is such a beautiful color. Has a little bit of that warmth from that bronze tone, but then there's a little hint of pink to it, so it's not too light, it's not too dark. It's like the most perfect everyday color and the perfect color for this one and done type of style. I've mentioned the one and done video that I've done in the past. I will reference you to that if you want some recommendations. But this eyeshadow, she is stunning. And what I like to do is take my clean finger and just kind of tap this area where it kind of comes up to the crease. You can use a brush. There's no need to bring in extra brushes if you don't want to. You could if you feel like you need an extra blend. but I use my finger generally. So I use one to apply and then one to soften that edge out. And if I were to use a brush, I would pick something fluffy and go around the edge just to blur and blend that shimmer into the bronzer and blush combo that I've applied already. If I haven't applied anything, I just kind of soften and blend this out just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back to my bronzer for the lower lashes, and I'm going to switch to a different brush. This is a BK Beauty 207 brush that is like almost like a pencil style brush, and I'm going to run that around the lower lashes. I'm going to actually stick to that same brush and just keep it simple, keep it easy, and go into that eyeshadow, that 200 shade. Again, a dry brush, tapping in just a little bit. I'm going to tap off the excess, and then I'm going to place this over the bronzer on the lower lashes as well. And make sure it connects out here so that it kind of just looks very seamless and just softer and more blended. And then the final step for the eyes before mascara is to do a little bit of tight lining. This is totally optional if you choose to do it. I do like the 24/7 Waterline pencil in Legend from Urban Decay. This is a recent find. I ordered some products during the recent sales that happened for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and this was one of those items, and I've been using it since I posted that video, since I purchased it, and it's a very creamy, very pigmented eyeliner that is actually specifically made for that waterline. You could use a black eyeliner pencil of your choice. If you do this method, this is a great one to try, or you can skip eyeliner altogether, or you can actually do liquid liner, pencil liner, shadow liner, whatever you want, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. So for today, I think I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to tightline with this pencil. And the final thing to really pull this all together is a good mascara that's going to give you length, thickness, nice, rich, dark lashes. And I love the Exagger from Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is a phenomenal mascara that checks off all of my boxes. What I look for in a mascara, I find it in this one. And this could be with a drugstore option. I will link some of my drugstore favorite mascaras down below in the description box. But what you want is a nice mascara that defines and lengthens your lashes and really makes them pop, and it will look so beautiful. And you'll see I'm going to skip the eyeliner altogether, but I'm going to go in with 2 good coats of my mascara. And here's a look at the eyes complete with 2 coats of that mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. I also took the same mascara on the lower lashes and just did one thin layer there. And this is the final look for the eyes. And that is how easy it is to do a really pretty one and done look that actually does look like it took more time, more energy, more effort, and it didn't. It took just one eyeshadow and the blush and bronzer that I was already using for the day to create this look that I'm going to wear for the rest of the day. This eyeshadow is absolutely beautiful. It's so incredibly stunning. You just have to trust me that it looks prettier in person than it does in the photos online. Shade 200, I think everybody needs this color because it's so beautiful. And I wanted to show you a swatch of the color dry and wet. So the bottom swatch is just a finger swatch dry. The top is a swatch with my brush dampened. So what I took was just my regular eyeshadow brush. This happens to be an e.l.f. one. I sprayed it with the Urban Decay setting spray, and then I rubbed it into the pan and did that swatch there. So you can see the intensity and how different this can look dry versus wet. Now, there may not be that big of a drastic change, but when you dampen your brush, it slightly elevates that sort of foiled look to it. As you can see there when I move my hand, do you see how much more reflective this is? And it doesn't deepen in tone, but it just elevates that metallic finish that this shadow already has. So it's pretty cool. They have lots of different colors you can choose from, some like actual colorful colors, some that are more like deeper, and then they have some that are softer, lighter, more like champagne shades. I definitely have my eye on a couple more that I think I want to try in the future, but this color completely blew me away. And I was getting ready upstairs and I brought my stuff down here, no joke. This is all my makeup from the bathroom upstairs. And I thought I gotta turn the camera on and I gotta share this. I can't gatekeep this. This is incredible. This is beautiful. This is everyday. This is going to be my go-to moving forward because the shine, the sparkle, and how easy this was to apply with just my finger. It's like, it's so me, and it fits right into my day-to-day schedule. Being a busy stay-at-home mom, trying to get ready really quickly to head out the door or to stay home with the kids. And this definitely fits the bill for what I need. And this is the typical go-to look that I do most times that I'm heading out the door. I try to do my makeup as quickly as possible to head out as soon as we can. And this is what I'm gonna go with today. Of course, this hair, I gotta go do my hair and I gotta change my clothes, but I wanted to share this with you guys. I hope this was helpful and enjoyable for you to watch. A very quick and easy, simple everyday look, especially now after the holiday season. All that holiday craze is over. We're kind of like in that slow kind of wind down phase to bring in that new year. And this is definitely something that I can see myself doing very quickly, just in my bathroom with just a few minutes, and I can pull myself together. I'm going to list everything that I use down below as well. Everything for my face, foundation, concealer, this lip combo, everything that you need to know will be in the description box. Thanks for being here for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Have a fabulous day, and I will catch you very soon in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.